Paris, 1925. A city shimmering with life. Jazz music filled smoky cafes. The streets buzzed with energy. But beneath the glamour, shadows lurked. It was a time of opportunity and danger. In this intoxicating mix, Victor Lustig thrived. A man of charm and cunning, a master of deception. He was about to pull off the unthinkable. Lustig was a chameleon. He could blend in anywhere. He spoke 5 languages fluently. He exuded an air of wealth and sophistication. He was a master of disguise. But beneath his charming exterior, Lustig was a predator. He preyed on the greedy and the gullible. And he was about to set his sights on a prize no one thought possible. The Eiffel Tower. Victor Lustig was born in 1890 in Austria-Hungary. He was a bright child, but trouble found him easily. Lustig craved a life of excitement and riches. He learned early on that charm and deception were his tools. He honed his skills on cruise ships. He preyed on wealthy tourists. Card games, scams, nothing was off limits. One of his most ingenious cons was the money printing machine. Lustig would convince his marks that he possessed a device that could print perfect counterfeit money. He would demonstrate the machine. He would produce a few genuine bills. Then, he would sell the machine for an exorbitant price. Of course, the machine was fake, but Lustig's performance was so convincing that people believed. His reputation grew. Lustig became known as the man who could sell anything. By 1925, Lustig had arrived in Paris. The city was still recovering from the war. The Eiffel Tower, once a symbol of progress, was now costly to maintain. Lustig saw an opportunity too good to pass up. He had read an article about the tower's expensive upkeep. An idea began to form in his mind. A daring and audacious plan. He would sell the Eiffel Tower. Lustig had fake government stationery printed. He created a false identity. Deputy Director General of the Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs. He invited 6 prominent scrap metal dealers to a confidential meeting at the luxurious Hotel de Crillon. Lustig explained that the government could no longer afford the Eiffel Tower's upkeep. They were seeking a discreet buyer, someone to dismantle and sell the tower for scrap. To Lustig's surprise, one of the dealers, André Poisson, fell for the scam. Poisson was eager to make his mark in the business world. He believed that acquiring the Eiffel Tower would make him a legend. Lustig played on Poisson's ambition. He hinted that the deal was shrouded in secrecy, that Poisson had been specially chosen. Lustig even demanded a bribe to secure the deal. Poisson, blinded by greed, paid Lustig the money. He received forged documents in return. Lustig, fearing the authorities were onto him, fled to Vienna. He waited for the news to break, but to his astonishment, Poisson was too embarrassed to report the scam. Lustig had gotten away with it. Emboldened by his success, Lustig returned to Paris a few months later. He decided to try the same scam again. He contacted a new group of scrap dealers. Amazingly, history almost repeated itself. Lustig found another willing buyer. However, this time, the buyer grew suspicious. He alerted the police. Lustig managed to escape before they arrived. Lustig's exploits were not limited to the Eiffel Tower. He traveled to America, his reputation preceded him. He even managed to con the notorious gangster Al Capone. Lustig approached Capone with a proposition. He claimed he could double Capone's money. Capone, intrigued, gave Lustig $50,000. Lustig took the money. He stashed it in a safety deposit box. 2 months later, he returned to Capone. He explained that the deal had gone wrong and he returned the $50,000. Capone was impressed with Lustig's supposed honesty. He gave Lustig $5,000 as a reward. Lustig had conned Capone by not stealing his money. He understood that sometimes appearing honest was the best con of all. Victor Lustig was a master of deception. He was a chameleon, a man who lived by his wits. He exploited people's greed and naivety. His cons were audacious and unbelievable, yet he pulled them off with charm and style. Lustig's story is a reminder that truth can be stranger than fiction. In the end, Lustig's luck ran out. He was arrested in the United States in 1935. He was convicted of counterfeiting. Lustig died in Alcatraz prison in 1947. His legend lives on. His story is a testament to the power of charm and the art of the con. Victor Lustig, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower, twice. This was real, this happened, and now you'll never unknow it. Like and follow for more worthy facts.